I told my grandmother she's the reason nobody comes to family dinners. I was the only one who showed up to my grandmother's birthday dinner. She'd set the long dining table for 12 people with her fancy china and cloth napkins, cooked enough food to feed an army, and waited by the window for 3 hours watching cars pass without stopping. My parents made an excuse about work. My uncle claimed his kids were sick. My cousins didn't even bother responding to the invitation. I drove 45 minutes because I couldn't stomach the thought of her sitting alone on her 80th birthday. When I walked in, she was still standing at that window, and the look on her face nearly broke me. Nobody else is coming, are they? I shook my head. She sat down slowly at the head of the table, surrounded by empty chairs. I don't understand. I raised this family. I sacrificed everything for them, and they can't even show up for one dinner. She started crying quietly into her napkin. I sat down next to her, and something I'd been holding back for 20 years finally pushed its way to the surface. Grandma, do you remember my 10th birthday? She looked up, confused by the shift. Of course, we had it here. I made your favorite cake. Do you remember what you said to me when I blew out the candles? She shook her head. You told me I was getting chubby, and maybe I should skip the cake this year. In front of all my friends, in front of the whole family. I didn't eat birthday cake again until I was 19. Her face hardened. I was trying to help you. Childhood obesity is a serious problem. You should be thanking me. I nodded slowly. Okay. Do you remember what you said to Uncle Ray's wife at their wedding reception? She was quiet. You told her that Ray could have done better, and that her dress made her look like a parade float. She cried in the bathroom for an hour. They almost didn't go on their honeymoon. That woman was too sensitive. I was just being honest. Someone had to tell her. I kept going. Do you remember telling my cousin Jenna that her acne made her look diseased? She was 14. She didn't leave her room for 2 weeks and started a skin-picking habit she still struggles with. My grandmother shifted uncomfortably. Teenagers need to learn that appearance matters in this world. What about when you told Aunt Grace her miscarriage was probably God's way of saying she wasn't ready to be a mother? She stopped coming to family events for 3 years after that. I was offering spiritual